Hey guys, if you want to learn how to make reads that will result in touchdowns, plays like this, or even run plays that'll turn into touchdowns like this. These are both real-time reads that I made in the middle of the game, and I'm going to show you guys how I did that. So throughout this game, I'm going to show you guys two different gameplays. I'm going to break down what I was thinking throughout the game and the adjustments that I made, why I'm making the reads, and the adjustments I'm making. If this helped you guys out at all, please leave a like, subscribe, and go view my other videos. That'll give you some more Madden tips. So first, we're going to come out here in my 3-4 odd defense. I'm pinch buck zero. I'm going to man my linebacker, fill in my gap, go in, go right to the running back. Right away, I see, okay, he's not blocking his running back. I know as long as he's not going to block his running back, that pressure is going to continue to get there. So I'm going to run it until he can adjust. The way he ran a zig route tells me he is adjusting because a zig route is a big pinch buck zero counter. So at this point, I'm going to go to Ed Reed thinking like he's going to go back to that zig. So I go over there to cover the zig. He doesn't throw it though. He tries to beat me with a crosser, but gets a bad throw. Now we have 4th and 21. He comes out and punts. We get the ball in offense. So I come out here. I immediately see he's running cover 2. The way I see that he's running cover 2 is his corners are 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, and he has those 2 deep safeties. So now I'm going to put circle on a streak. I'm adjusting hot route, and now I know Washington is going to be wide open in this cover 2 beater with the corner for a big 30-yard gain. This time I come out here and I see that he is not pinching his offensive line, and that's a big indicator that you'll be able to run on him. So just like that, with no pinching offensive line, we're able to break off for a big run, score a touchdown right away. Now, I saw that he blitzed there, and usually when people blitz once, they start stringing them together. So I was thinking maybe he's going to do it again. Sure enough, he did. So I'm going to put a zig route on my outside receiver, Washington. But he goes to cover the zig, so I throw it really quick. I'm going to go back to show that again. He went to cover that zig right away. Because of that, I knew I had to throw it. I had to get it out early. If I would have waited any longer, he would have intercepted it. So just making those quick reads. Now we're going to come out on defense here. We're going to get a sack. Still running that same pinch buck zero. At the end of the day, if he's not going to adjust, that's his fault. We're going to keep hitting him with it. So again, I'm going to go cover the big crossers. And we're going to line up and drop this easy pick. That's okay. We now have 4th and 14. I'm feeling really good. This time I'm going to come out in another cover 2 I like running. And it's a little loop blitz. It doesn't always get pressure, but it allows me to get more, not only man coverage, but then those 2 deep safeties that I can use her. And after this, he turns the ball over on 4th, and he's going to end up quitting right away. So that was a quick, easy game. I felt in control that entire game right away. I was really confident I was going to win. So now we're going to go into game 2. Our opponent is driving down, but we're able to get a big sack running that pinch buck zero. And this pinch buck really works well when the field shrinks. When their opponent is in the red zone and the field shrinks, I've noticed it has more success because they can't really stretch the field as much to beat that man coverage. So here we get 4th and 30. I'm going to go back and show. I drop all my DBs back because I know it's 4th and 30. I don't need them to get beat and then have a post come and smoke me. So I drop those DBs back. I feel really comfortable. The pressure still gets home. Turns it over. Now it's our ball. So again, I make this read. Corners 5 yards off. 2 deep safeties. I know. Cover 2 again. So same thing. This time I'm going to use my running back to try to pull away anyone and then still get that deep corner route, that cover 2 beater for another big gain to start it off. This time again, I see there's nobody in the box. He pinches his line, but there's nobody in the box, no linebackers. So we take that easy 10-yard run. This time I see he's running man. I see that he's running man because if you look at my receivers on the right side, they all have someone right across from them. The inside guys are pressed. On the left side, Washington has a guy right in front of him also. So I'm going to run that zig, that man beater, and then I'm going to have my other two guys run post just to bring those DBs up the field. There we go. Beats him on a zig and walks in for an easy touchdown since all the other DBs were ran up the field. Guys, a lot of these plays I've digged into deeper in some other videos, so if you want to check them out, go ahead. This play, it was a cover 2 again, but my receivers bumped into each other. We throw a pick. Unfortunate, but it's all right. We're going to adjust. So this time we come out and I realize that he beats me with a deep corner post. And now this is in the back of my head because those deep corner posts can beat man also. So I'm going to be thinking about that the rest of the game. If I'm running a blitz and I'm having someone cover that tight end and they're pressed, I'm going to back them up. That way it gives them a little more buffer room so they don't get destroyed right off the line again. I want to minimize repeating the same errors over and over again, and that's what's going to lead to success. So as you can see here, the score is 7-21. I turned it over on down ones and then had another suspect interception, and he scored on both of them. Not a big deal. I still felt like I was in control of this game, and I knew that I just had some bad luck roll my way. I really wasn't worried at all. I knew I was getting ball after half. All I needed to do was drive down and score. I saw he was running cover 3. I run my cover 3 beater here. I put Washington on that post to draw that middle safety up the field. Circle's going to slant right across, and there we go. Just like I showed that in my other videos, it works all the time. I love that play. Now I'm going to come in here, and I get sacked on 2nd and goal. I have no timeouts. I rush back to the line. I see he's in man coverage real quick. I know man coverage gets beat by this corner post. Washington runs that corner post, and we score as time expires. I'm within 1 touchdown. I get the ball at half. Again, I'm feeling great. I might have been down at 14 at one point, but I know I got this guy's number. He hasn't shown that he's really willing to adjust at all. So now I'm going to come out in a formation I love running in, which is strong. And this is great against the blitz because they pack the box, right? And when they pack the box, stretch plays work awesome, getting to the outside. And he's going to pack the box against here. So this time I'm going with a counter because I see on the left side, there's only one DB out there to beat. So I know all I got to really do is get around that one guy. So I run the counter play, get all the guys to bite to the right side, and there's just nobody there stopping the left. I make a good spin play, and then we bring it all the way in, and we tie up this game. 21-21, the third quarter just started. So after this, we're back on defense, and I'm going to start out in my cover 1. And I start off my cover 1 is because when he goes in this single back, he likes running these stretch plays. And the stretch plays, like I said before, can beat these man blitzes. So what I do is I mirror him with this deep safety. I'm going to move wherever that running back moves. Here, he doesn't hand it off, so I'm going to go cover that deep crosser now. Now, he does make a good play, catching that crossbody throw across the field. But that's something I picked up on very early. When he plays under center, he likes running the ball. Here, I see he's sending the blitz. He's really trying to stop this run. He doesn't want the clock to run out. So, again, usually when people send one blitz, they're going to send, and it's successful, they're going to send it again. So what do you got to do? You got to adjust. I come to mesh, which is another play I go over. And right now, my 2 reads is X and triangle. 2 guys crossing the field. I'm just reading the middle linebacker. Where's that middle linebacker going to go? I see he goes to triangle. X is my guy. Just like that. I put out another good move on him, and to score. We're up 7. This time, I like coming out. I see that he's in this single back again, so I come out of the blitz because those stretch plays really beat the blitzes, and it's all about adjusting. So I'm not going to just spam that same blitz and get toast on it. So I adjust the single back, and then I mirror the running back. And look at this. I get to the outside, and I force him back inside. Open field tackling is super hard in this Madden. So if you can force them into your CPU tacklers, that's sometimes the best thing you can do. So again, I'm going to mirror this running back. Wherever he goes, I go. I see he goes in the block. I'm going to go pick up the crosser. I was a little late, but Reed was able to get the punch out, which was awesome. And we're setting up for a 3rd and 11. Here I come in my cover 2 blitz, which is a little loop blitz. And like I said, it doesn't always get pressure, but this time it works perfectly. Oh, no. So later on it will. This time, I'll go back again, show exactly. So I come in with that safety I like to use. No one was crossing the middle. I saw that deep crosser. Guys, super common route you'll see. People love the deep crosser. And I just drop back, pick it up, and the fact that he threw that told me that he was just eyeing down that receiver the whole time because that's the easy route to go to. So just picking up that easy route over the middle was able to allow me to get that interception. And now I'm going to come out here. Again, I just saw that he blitzed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out another one of my blitz beaters because he's going to, like I said before, don't run the same blitz back to back if your opponent's willing to adjust. And this guy, I've shown him I'm willing to adjust, and I do it again. I put Washington on a zig. I'll come back to show that again. So Washington put on that zig route, and you see no one else is on the outside of Washington. All he has is that one DB. Everyone else on the right side is taking their guys up the field. I love running the zig on plays where I have 3 wide receiver sets on my right, and I just have that one guy on my left. It makes it super easy. You only have to beat one guy. His user goes and bites over the middle, leaves Washington wide open, and I'm able to bring this in for another touchdown. Like I said, guys, usually when guys blitz once, they do it again. And that's what I was telling earlier on. When I blitz and I see him come out that single back, I was adjusting because I know he likes to run, and I know that run beats it. So it's all about those adjustments. So I set up this loop blitz again. I don't get the pressure, but he's just running those same crossing routes. I pick it up, and this time we get a sack. More so just because he was holding on to the ball too long. It was no crazy pressure. But this cover 2 man blitz, I do like a lot. I like how it gives me the ability to use this safety. This time, I'm going to bring the pressure on him. He comes, and I get stuck on my defensive tackle, but no big deal. We still get back there. At this point, he turned the ball over on downs. He's down 2 scores, and he's going to quit. So just like that, guys, those were 2 quick breakdowns of one game where I blew a guy out right away, and another game where I had to come back from behind. And the thing that stays consistent is my adjustments and constantly picking up what is my opponent doing and how can I not make the same mistake twice. So hopefully this breakdown could help you guys and teach you how to take these plays, offensive and defensive plays that I'm showing you guys in my other videos and how they're implemented in real-time games to lead to success, and so you can get those wins online. Hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.